He's a New York cop with a nose for trouble.
He's taking the scenic route.
A knack for making enemies. And a talent for beating the odds. On a good day, he's a great cop. On a bad day, he's the best there is.
Oh, what happened? You got a AAA card?
Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Welcome back to another movie review. My name is Dylan Gable, and today I'm talking about Die Hard with a Vengeance, released in 1995. As part of my childhood movie reviews. What, did you think I was just gonna be reviewing kids' movies from my childhood movies? I grew up on 80s and 90s action movies as a kid. I had a pretty good upbringing when it came to movies. I was allowed to watch pretty much whatever I wanted, so yeah. All the Die Hard movies, except for Die Hard 5, were like huge staples of my childhood. I used to watch them with my dad all the time. Now I have them on Blu-ray. Yeah. Even the fifth one. I'll even show you. As you can see, here is my Die Hard Blu-ray set. Comes with all 5 movies right here. Die Hard, Die Hard 2. The one I'm currently reviewing right now, Die Hard with a Vengeance. And then Live Free or Die Hard. Pretty much the only way I could find the unrated cut on Blu-ray, which is pretty cool. And then, yeah, the shit stain of the franchise, A Good Day to Die Hard. So anyways, yep, that is my Die Hard Blu-ray. Yep, you got a first look at it, so that's, I guess. Anyways, what are my thoughts on Die Hard with a Vengeance? Well, before I get into my thoughts on Die Hard with a Vengeance, let's talk about my thoughts on the first two. The first one, it's in my top 3 favorite action films of all time. It is a movie I watch every fucking Christmas. It is the greatest Christmas movie ever fucking made. Yes, I say it's a Christmas movie. I said that shit last year, and I'm saying it again this year. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It absolutely is. Die Hard 2. Also, I mean, it's not as good as the first movie, but it is a lot of fun. It is also a really fun Christmas action movie. It's just, Bruce Willis is being a badass. The movie's cartoony as fuck, but I love it. It's, like I said, not as good as the first movie, but I still really highly enjoy it. It's a really fun movie. Die Hard with a Vengeance is fucking awesome as well. I bet I had you nervous there. Yeah, Die Hard with a Vengeance is a fucking awesome 90s action movie. Spoiler alert for my Die Hard ranking, this is my second favorite Die Hard movie. It's better than Die Hard 2, definitely. I think this movie has some phenomenal action sequences. Die Hard with a Vengeance also has Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson just having the time of their lives, working off each other in the film. I thought they worked off each other fucking perfectly. Yeah, the story is also very white-knuckled. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about what the story is for this movie, because, yeah, anyways, yeah, Die Hard with a Vengeance, it's Bruce Willis playing John McClane once again. He teams up with Samuel L. Jackson to go after this East German terrorist. There's some spoilers for that terrorist, so I'm not going to say anything just in case you somehow have not seen Die Hard with a Vengeance. And he's planting bombs all over New York City, and it's up to them to stop this fucking bombing maniac from using all these bombs to distract the cops so he can get this gold bar from the Bank of New York. That's the plot of Die Hard with a Vengeance. And yes, this movie's plot it never stops getting interesting. This movie just fucking, the stakes just get higher and higher and higher as this movie goes on, which is what a great action movie should have, just higher stakes as the movie goes on. And this movie, when it comes to the action, this movie's exciting as fuck. This movie definitely has better action than Die Hard 2, and I really like the action sequences in Die Hard 2, don't get me wrong, but this movie is way more white-knuckled. It's nowhere near as cartoony as Die Hard 2, so there's that. This movie keeps it grounded quite a bit. Um, Also, for a movie with action as exciting as the action in this movie, I was actually amazed after rewatch how it's far less violent than the first two. I mean, there's definitely violence here, but John McClane doesn't really kill anybody until about an hour into the movie. But before John McClane starts racking up a kill count himself, there is some stuff to keep you entertained in the meantime. I mean, you get some really good comedy. This is a very lighthearted sequel. It's probably the most lighthearted one in the franchise. You also get some exciting chase sequences. You get this awesome scene in a subway. You get you get some very suspenseful scenes where they have to like disarm these bombs and shit like that. Like, this movie is just nonstop excitement. Really, like, even when there's no killing happening, this movie is still exciting and funny. It's an all-around very entertaining film. And yeah, the performances all around, like Jeremy Irons as the villain, I thought was really good. He's still no Alan Rickman. Like, Hans Gruber is the best villain in this franchise, but he's a close second. This movie has a great villain. Also, yeah, Bruce Willis is once again fucking incredible as John McClane. You get to hear his smart-ass remarks and get to hear him say, "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker." Like, you know, it's Die Hard. You have to have him say that. And then, yeah, you get Samuel L. Jackson, who is fucking awesome in this movie as well. Let's just say, yeah, this is a far better Samuel L. Jackson performance than what he had in the Marvels. So there's that. Yeah, this movie is just a very white-knuckled thrill ride with tons of great action. It's got some great dialogue, great chemistry between Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson. You got that great villain. You got some exciting action. It's also very fast-paced. There is not a dull moment in this movie. Okay, so now, I said this is my second favorite Die Hard movie, which implies there's a problem. I only have one, and that's the ending. I was not a fan of how this movie ended. This movie ends very abruptly. I thought the ending felt very rushed and half-assed. It just ends, like, just like that. Just, villain's dead, boom, and that's it. I mean, there is an alternate ending to this movie, and I mean, I will say the ending that this movie has in its final product does fit the tone of the rest of the movie better. Maybe that's why they chose to stick with this ending, but the original ending, it was much darker. It didn't feel as rushed. It's actually really good. But we got the ending that we got, and whatever. It didn't really ruin the movie for me. It's just an issue I have with Die Hard with a Vengeance. That's what really keeps it from being better than the original for me. Yeah, one thing that's a huge fucking crime in terms of movie reviews is how critics really were very mixed on this movie. Like, how could critics be mixed on this fucking movie? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Only 58% from critics? Die Hard 2 got better reviews than this movie did, and this movie is way fucking better than Die Hard 2. I mean, yes, I like Die Hard 2, but this movie's way fucking better than that. Come on. Yeah, so yeah, Die Hard with a Vengeance. I think it's an excellent fucking movie. It's a really great action movie. I think it's very exciting, very funny, action-packed. It's all those great things. Die Hard with a Vengeance, for me, gets an A. So what'd you think of Die Hard with a Vengeance? Comment below, let me know. And if you like my stuff, you can like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.